Okay, so I'm getting ready for work, and today getting ready for work means taking a shower in the morning. So that's what I'm about to do. As a response to your video blog this morning, like, I understand like the feeling or the notion that like we've been fighting a lot. Although in reality we've only really fought like, well, I mean, we've squabbled twice. Once was the squabble about Tristan and the vaccinations and all that, and the realization that like I have no say, blah blah blah. And then the other was 2 nights ago. So like, and to me, like, I'm getting nude, by the way. So this might distract you. And to me, like, the whole essence of these fights, like the nature of these fights, they seem a little false to me. Like, and that's why I don't get too bent out of shape, and I don't, like, we don't seem to fight for more than like maybe 24 hours, you know? And then we give it up. And mostly because like we communicate and, you know, we resolve it within 24 hours. And then the other aspect of it is the fact that, like, it's not real. Like, it's false. It's false fighting. It's not fights that we would have if we were in person. If we were like next to the other person, and if we were, I gotta take off my shirt. And if we were, say, like, you know, able to be close to one another. And I can't prop my my camera up anyway, so I'm just gonna have to take off my shirt like this. And so, like, if we were next to one another, or if we were with one another, we wouldn't have these sort of fights. So, yeah, I agree that, like, we may have been, like, squabbling a little bit more, but, and also, to me, like, some of that feels as if it's funk fighting, like, love, or funks that come from love. And then another essence of me wonders, and I'm very patient about it too, because I understood the situation when I got into it, but a part of me wonders how much of what we're squabbling about, and like the times in which you get emotional, how much of that is based on your surroundings and what's going on with you at that point in time. Like, how much of it is because of your divorce? How much of it is because your kids are giving you a really crappy day? How much of it is because you're still living with your parents, and that is kind of like, you know, a hard situation? And so, like, I'm not accusing you of any means, and I'm not, like, you know, trying to shift the blame or whatever, but like, I do wonder sometimes, like, how much of your emotion and irrationality is like precipitated by what you're going through. And I wonder, like, how much of that I deserve, and then how much of that is just kind of like, you know, the nature of the situation transferring over, because it's happened a couple times. So that's another reason why, like, I believe that, like, some of our funks or whatever, or some of our fights are false, you know? And I really can't wait for the moment, or for the time in which, like, you and I are the central focus. Like, you and I, it's only you and I, and the kids, of course. But, like, I imagine with like a regular, stable, excuse me for saying it, paternal role, they'll kind of even out a little bit, you know, and it won't be as hectic and as bad. And if nothing else, you'll have another person in which to, like, help you with, you know, the duties. And so, like, I imagine, I'm babbling now, by the way. And so I imagine that, like, as good as we are, you know, when we're in sync, when we're together, and when we're not fighting, like, I imagine that actually gets better when all of the background noise, like you fighting with your parents, or your kids acting up, or the mess with Jared, I imagine when that all goes away, and then the distance too, of course, when that all goes away, like, it's gonna be fantastic, dude. Like, seriously, like, really, really fantastic. As Gabriel would say, fabulous. Just fabulous. you know? And so that's what I keep in mind a lot. And that's what keeps me going, is because I know that you and I will work. You and I work now. It's just there are obstacles in our way. And that's when I was down the last visit, that's what turned the stone, was like, you know, the realization that we do work and we can work and we will work. So that's it. I gotta take a shower. I'm just like wasting water. You're a hippie, so like this must be driving you insane. I'm just, you know, willy-nilly. Okay, I love you.